The rush of fall was over. The leaves had fallen. And there was a familiar chill in the air that said winter was on its way, and with it, the holidays. It begins around mid-November. You start to see the little hints: a wreath on a door, festive red bows on a fence, lights twinkling on a tree. All reminders of what's to come. And by December 1st, these festive touches are everywhere. Every little New England town has its own unique take on the season. Some are traditional with green garlands and red bows, others classic with white lights glimmering, while others take a more eclectic approach, a hodgepodge of colored lights and familiar holiday characters. My favorite part about December is watching New England transform into a holiday wonderland. The holidays are synonymous with festivity and joy. But how do you find joy during this time of year when you're feeling joyless? How do you filter out all the noise, the expectations and pressure from daily life to create space for your own thoughts and intuition? How do you just step away from all the shoulds? The answer, for me anyway, was to be patient and compassionate with myself. Joy wouldn't happen if I was forcing it. And if it didn't arrive at all this year, that was okay too. Our minds have been warped by social media to believe that if every holiday moment isn't perfect, then it's a failure and it's not worth remembering. But things will never be perfect. Perfect is boring. And with this in mind, I made a half-hearted attempt to put up our tree and decorate our apartment. It was around mid-December that the first real snow fell. I took a moment to watch the flakes as they fell and appreciate the magic of snow. And though it didn't accumulate to much, it made it feel more like winter was here. December continued to race by in a blur of to-dos. I constantly reminded myself whenever possible to slow down and take in any small moments I could. Watching a favorite Christmas movie, getting a cup of hot chocolate, and wrapping presents. With Christmas nearly upon us, I was still feeling downhearted, but accepting of the fact that I just wasn't feeling Christmas this year. And then one evening, as we drove through one of our favorite small towns, we noticed a light display that demanded to be experienced. And then it was Christmas Eve day. We bundled into the car, drove past the drive-in movie theater, which was closed for the season, through towns with rolling farmlands, past the Dunkin' with the smallest sign I've ever seen, to my brother's to spend a cozy afternoon with family.
Annabelle, why don't you tell people what day it is?
It is Christmas Eve, 2022. Presents for all, and for all good presents. Oh.
I guess it was like an axe. Great, them moving your bag. Well, because I know it's not an axe, but like. Oh, that's so boring. No, I didn't know if Kelly wanted to sit in a chair.
No, she's gonna sit there. You want some wine? I think it is. If he opens it, someone else will tell him.
Kelly, I left this chair here for you. No, I didn't know if Kelly wanted to sit.
That one's actually easier to make than you actually think.
Is it supposed to be a reindeer?
The yellow jumper dance.
Get Teresa something. She wants to open something. I couldn't figure a way to wrap it.
Ooh, that's yours, Steve. I'm excited to give that to you. It's a box.
You open yours.
Ooh, this is awesome.
So this is a very good gift.
I love that there's an explanation. But I love that you have to say it for her. I've heard of sea bags before.
Yeah. This is made of old, like, sailboat.
Camera gets camera.
I'm building.
Yes, it's a fact to sure it's like waterproof.
It is. It's very durable. That's
I love
it.
Yes, it means I'm recording. Definitely.
Annabelle, why don't you tell people what day it is?
It's Christmas Eve, 2022.
You're not everywhere.
It sounds very good. I like it. If it's a pattern, that would
As we drove home that evening, I reflected back on the past 3 weeks. I realized that in between all the moments of worry, anxiety, and self-doubt, there were some beautiful memories. Sure, they weren't grand or Instagram-worthy, and to most people, they'll seem pretty unremarkable. But to me, it's a reminder that these little moments are what life is made up of. And the more we can pause and appreciate them, the happier we'll be.